Peace everyone, hope you're well. So another video, yesterday 20th of March, the so-called anti-lockdown protest. So when you see the following two filmers, on the left there, Tyrant Thunder with his staff, it makes him look like Gandalf, that staff thing, whatever it is he's using to film everyone. It's just, I just find it funny because really we could all go to these things with our phone, the camera on our phone, and do a good enough job, but these people think that they need something that makes them look like the Terminator, or, you know what I mean, Gandalf staff. It's just, and then if you see this guy right in the middle now, the 8-foot guy wearing navy blue like the police do, hint hint, he's actually a conservative politician, but he's pretending like he's a anti-lockdown, freedom of speech warrior, yeah. But what he does, he just films what look like fake arrests, very questionable, and he also is part of what look very questionable events. So anyway, when you see those two, Tyrant Thunder and No Resistance GB, then you know the chances are you're looking at something very staged.
They're gonna move back in.
And then, you know, he tells you something because he knows everything that's happening. They all knew what was going to happen before it happened. They get given a script, and, you know, they all have communications, and they go to these things knowing that maybe Piers Corwin is going to get arrested that day. Next day it will be Resistance GB. No Resistance GB will get arrested. They know what's going to happen ahead of time, staged, filmed, and it's just for all these channels to supply to the anti-lockdown movement and make you guys think that they represent you, whereas in fact they don't. So anyway, let's have a look at this guy here, because I recognise this guy, you know. I don't know where I recognise him from. Oh, do I? Yeah, I do. Because basically he's exactly who I think it is. So we'll have a look at that in just a sec.
But this is where the gathering is taking place. This is where everybody is at the minute, and you are here and you're still.
So what are the chances are that the policeman is Scottish and the policewoman is Irish? Don't know. But anyway, so this guy's sort of way too placid and laid back, and it's basically what they filmed this for is just to make it look like, yeah, look, they're backing down, they're doing what they're told. When the police are here, we do what we're told. We don't sort of try to reason with them. We just, you know, do as we're told.
See, at this point in time, we're engaged to explain the situation, okay? At this point in time, you can issue a fixed penalty notice of £200. And set yourselves, okay? Yeah, and obviously, guys, there's a big part about someone else. But this point in time, go home. It's busy. It's time to go home.
I'm saying, if we've asked you to leave, you've agreed to.
So that's the end of that little bit, yeah? So I'll just put it back on his face so you can see it before I show you who I believe it to be, okay? Okay, so that is him. And he just basically, it was just a staged sort of little exchange between the police and him, and at the end of the day he just went off and did as he was told, even though really they got no right to tell him to move on, in my opinion. This here is who I believe it to be. As you can see, it's the same sort of smallish nose, the same exact facial hair, and the same sort of gap in the mouth, you know, showing the teeth, Same eyes, I would say. And basically, the only difference is, instead of having his braids like he's got there, he's got his hair unbraided. Simple as that. So who is this guy? Let's have a look, yeah? Because he's quite important in the whole scheme of things. Look at where you find him. You find him in the Daily Mail. All the way back in September. And there he is. Yeah? So there he is. Look how he's wearing red. We'll come to that in a bit. And look who he's stood next to. Tatman. Who's Tatman? Well, you should know if you know this channel. But if you don't know, it's this guy there. No top on. Yeah, we call him Tatman for obvious reasons. And he, in fact, was there yesterday. He was there yesterday. Who with? Piers Corbyn. Piers Corbyn, the brother of Jeremy Corbyn, the politician who could have been the Prime Minister. So, that's who Piers Corbyn is connected to. This guy here who looks like he's from a cartel in Colombia. That's who they want to represent the lockdown movement, okay? But anyway, that's for another video. Let's get back to this guy here, yeah? So, he is there. Look, there's another comparison there. Because that guy was there all day, really, obviously. So look, here's another picture of him, yeah? Right by the police. With his red phone and his red top and red bag and red shoes, as you'll see in another picture. And he's right there by the police, which would indicate to me that he's not your average sort of protester. So, and you can see that he's basically beckoning someone to come forward. And you wouldn't do that right by the police. You wouldn't just stand there in front of the police doing that. You wouldn't. And here he is again. And as I said, look, with his red trainers, red bag, red jumper. And who's he filming? A guy with red shorts, red trainers, and, because this isn't very common to see men with red hair. So it's basically what that was saying to me all the way back in September. They're crisis actors. They're wearing red so that they're visually striking for the media to take photos of, but also so that the police can see them and they know, okay, they're the actors. Yeah. Now, some of these aren't, maybe not even be police, they might be actors as well, because you can hire hundreds of crisis actors and you can dress them up as police with all the official gear. You can put them in their riot gear as well. And it's just, you wouldn't know the difference, guys. And we'll do a video about that as well. Okay. Here he is, as you can see, right in the centre of things. And there he is with his red phone cover, making sure that you can see that. Yeah? So, he actually had, up till yesterday, quite a prominent part in this whole thing. Featured in the Daily Mail, next to Tatman. And who's Tatman? Tatman, here, is the one who we saw yesterday with Piers Corbyn. This is not a coincidence. They want you to think, and the public to think, that the anti-lockdown movement is represented by this guy who looks like I said, Colombian cartel, and Piers Corbyn, who looks like senile old man. Let's be honest. That's who they want to represent us, guys, and I'm not having it anymore. And I'm sure you're not going to either. So yeah, that guy who we saw yesterday, who I believe to be this guy as well, very prominent part yesterday, very prominent part right all the way back in September. And basically the 20th of March yesterday was like the 26th of September, with as many actors and some new ones as well, but ones that I knew anyway. So again, more videos to come. But yeah, I just thought it interesting that they choose to have that guy there yesterday basically doing what the police told him to do. And it got filmed by Abruptly, and that was that. So, I'll be back again with another video very soon. You take care of yourselves. Peace for now. All the best.